for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Embiid. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Harris, good.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Harden surveying the D. Durant against Simmons. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Joel Embiid. Seth Curry comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. The 76ers leading. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Left side, Curry. And there's the pass to Scott. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Here's Curry. A second chance effort. Howard misses. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Back to Green. Green against Brown. Pass to Claxton. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Brown after the Sixers pick up 2. Harris, right side. It's not going to go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Dinwiddie, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris has checked in for Mike Scott, and it's Korkmaz in for Curry. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Harris inside. He's against Green. Harris, good.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Misses the deep three-point attempt. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers ahead. They lead by 3. Live from Brook. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Green. He's out there with Brown, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. To the paint. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Irving looking for an opening. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Poked away. Stolen by Durant. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. Puts up a 3. And it's Durant missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down low, Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Simmons. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green inside, guarded by Harris. And it's Green missing. Nets trail by 8.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Howard finds Curry. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Then for the 76ers, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and it's Hill in for Maxey. Dinwiddie drives in. Here's Griffin, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Philadelphia leading by 10. Now Hill to the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Man, that's just phenomenal basketball from Hill. Carving up the defense with his slick passing ability.
Griffin against Howard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Simmons. Inside. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harris has got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
That one good for 2.
You always got to track hard. An elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. The 76ers leading by 10. And here is Milton. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Harris. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
The shot's good from Irving.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Simmons, pass to Milton. Back to Simmons. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harris drives in. Misses the layup. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie with it. Outside for Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Tries from 10. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Hill passes to Thibault. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Embiid finds Thibault. Second chance shot. Here's Harris. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And finally they hit one. Embiid's got 8 points.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Embiid. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 10 points for him.
You give Embiid these looks, and he won't turn them down, and he'll make a good percentage on them.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Dinwiddie. Griffin trying to get open. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Brown.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Thibault kicks to Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And good that time.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside Hill. And the pass to Embiid. 18 feet out. The double clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job that time from Hill drawing the foul. His quick release is really hard to catch up with on defense.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. The three from Harden. That shot misses. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Good work defensively by Harden. Up in time. And no good. And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defense. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the two-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
And here's Harris from the arc. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant down low. Hill's there. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Durant. Pass to Hill. Up top, Simmons. Plenty of space. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. From outside the arc. And it's Durant missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for George Hill. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Sweet little floater. And the 76ers lead by 11.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
No good from Irving. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Milton. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. They get the rebound. The putback is no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Simmons finds Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Embiid inside the line. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Harden. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Right wing. Embiid inside the line. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets trail by 12. Harden outside. Feeds it to Jordan. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded close, and he makes that one.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Outside, Simmons. That 3 off the mark. For the Nets, this one not looking good. KD
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Durant feeling it out a bit. From deep, Harden. But they recover it. Pass to Harris. Outside, KD. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Pass to Simmons. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris. Over Harden. There's the pass to Simmons. High post, Embiid. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the 76ers lead by 10. Now, here is Harden, defended by Thybulle. The 3 from KD. Good work there as it goes.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Harden against Harris. Back to Milton. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. From deep, the long-distance three is buried.
And I think this is crucial for his confidence and his game. When Ben Simmons is connecting from deep, you know he's feeling it and danger.
Man showing some terrific range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Green, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office. DiVincenzo
against Irving. And Doris, tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. Beyond the arc. With the tip. And Green is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Jordan. Irving looking over the floor. Harden outside. Irving passes to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one hits back iron. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Green, no luck.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Irving. Kicks to Harden. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Middleton dishes to Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And shot on the way. Up again. It's good on the putback.
If you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Pass to Harden. Irving against DiVincenzo. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Brownie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Here's Claxton. Shoots over Tucker. Claxton no good. Here's Connaughton to the paint. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Griffin. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Claxton the pass to Griffin. Brown outside. Tries again. Count the bucket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee on top. And recently on the subject of trash talking,
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Brown outside. The pass to Griffin. Brown outside. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 5. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Out left to the wing. Dinwiddie outside. For 3, Harris. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Passes it to Brown. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Brown. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Holiday goes in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Nets trail by 7. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Portis. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Harris passes to Green. Shoots over Tucker. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Harris. Green's got his second bucket. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Irving. The 17-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Harris against Middleton. Pass to Tucker. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Harden dishes to Irving. Jordan up top. Back to Irving. Outside for Jordan. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Green. From outside, off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Outside Irving. 32 seconds left in the first half. Green kicks to Irving. Over Holiday. Irving misses.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harden. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. 13 feet away. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, DeAndre.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was... And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And there's Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant in at the small forward. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
KD against Middleton. Durant kicks to Jordan. Dishes it to Irving. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis drives in. Feeds to Lopez. Great D that time from Green.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
From the low block, DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez passes to Connaughton. It's stolen by Green. KD dishes to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. The feed to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Irving. to stop the drought. It's good. Irving's got 6.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
KD dishes to Irving. Back to KD. Over Middleton. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hits it down to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. Another shot. Here's Lopez. And that's going to be a travel.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game. Doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teagan for Dante DiVincenzo. Griffin passes to Dinwiddie. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Portis throws it down.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good. Portis. Nets trail by 16. Harris outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Back to Harris. The pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Brown the pass to Claxton.
Oh, come on, hit that, man.
Out to Harris. The 7-footer falls.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Antetokounmpo. Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lopez right side. Outside Teague. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Portis. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. Deflects the pass. Brown dishes to Harris. Back to Brown. He feeds it to Griffin. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Teague the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Harris. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Harden's shot is good.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And here's Harris from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tucker the pass to Holiday. Back to Giannis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Durant's checked in for Green. The pass to Middleton. Pulls from the top of the key, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
The Bucks working the ball around. Harden against Holiday. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. The baseline J off the mark.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. From deep. It's off. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David. Compete. You see the focus. You beat.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Now here's Simmons. Down low, Embiid, the pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Milton. Guarded by Holiday. And the 76ers get it back. Harris, right side. Shoots over Tucker. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Simmons after Drew Holiday's score. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Simmons. Harris looking it over. Another miss by Philadelphia. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. Lopez dishes to Tucker. Over Harris.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The pass to Embiid. Harris up top, guarded by Holiday. Here's Thibault. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And they're running. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Embiid kicks to Thibault. Pass to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
Holiday looking for an opening. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the left block, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Passes to Milton. Out to the right wing. Lopez against Embiid. Count it. Good.
Making outstanding use of the mid-range area. The big man, Embiid, he enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
And here's Holiday. Over Thibault. No good there with the step-back J. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And this has been a fairly close game.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside Hill. To the middle, and stolen by Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside.
Well, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Bucks leading by 4. Middleton the pass to Portis. Over Green. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Inside, it's intercepted. Here's T. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Connaughton kicks to T. There's the three. Green with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Outside Teague. Releases. Back to Portis. 5 on the clock. Count the basket. Portis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Howard finds Curry. To the inside. To end the cold streak. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Holiday's checked in. That free throw good from Korkmaz.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And there's the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Kerr. And to Kumbo. And it's sent back by Howard. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Milton. Back to Embiid. Drains the 19-footer. Embiid's got 6. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Here's DiVincenzo. Plays it up and banks it in.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. He feeds it to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the paint. Outside for Simmons. Back to Embiid. Simmons against Giannis. And stolen by Jeff T. And it's the Bucks on the break. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giannis inside. Defended by Milton. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by T. The 76ers trail by 3. Simmons looking around. Pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. No good from 18. So that'll be it for the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. First, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Giannis with it. Over to the left wing. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
They've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
76ers trailing. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. He kicks to Harris. Lock at 6. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Simmons pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Milton finds Simmons. Knocked away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. All alone. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Here's Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris outside. To stop the drought. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:14 left to play in the third. Kick out to Giannis. Lopez. Back to Giannis. Floats one. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Simmons passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Crafty move. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. And I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Thibault. And that one's good by Giannis. Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
And Holiday, here we go. The shot off that time. 3/4 of play in a close game here. The Bucks on top, up by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. The finish. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And the pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent. He always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Teague kicks to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Hill looking for Harris. He gets it there. Basket good.
I like when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Outside Teague. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Maxey. That one good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 1.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Teague dishes to Middleton. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's Hill on the wing. Down low. Harris inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. And he could not. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
6 to shoot. Taxi passes to Scott. Up and in on the layup. Scott's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that position.
That's to DiVincenzo. Back to Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tucker, look at him. He's providing for his squad. He worked so hard to deliver when they needed most.
Takes the 13-footer. Green for 2 points. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Easy little jumper from right there, guys.
Outside Holiday. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Scott. Here's Maxey. Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Bucks on the break. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And here is Curry. From about 16. That shot off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Strategic move from Tucker. He throws the defender off with the fake and draws a good foul.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Embiid against Lopez. Here's Embiid. Milton. Can't knock in the 3. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be. So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Thibault in at small forward. Now here's Milton. Harris looking it over Harden. Harris no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one is good. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot.
That was worth the price of admission. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Harden the pass to Durant. Irving with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Harris drives in. And here's Simmons for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Back to Embiid. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Durant.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Here's Harden. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the shot goes in.
Well, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. High post shot, and he hits the jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Jordan finds Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Irving's got 5.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And Simmons slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Thibault kicks to Green. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
In the corner, Irving with it. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Green. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Claxton. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harris with him. Now Green defending. It's deflected. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Claxton the pass to Harris. From 12 feet out. The kick out to Irving. Jeff Green on the wing. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
You know, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Here's the pass to Harris. It's stolen by Green. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 5. Live. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Green finds Curry. And stolen by Harris. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, Joe Harris staying engaged on the defensive end. Nice anticipation to get that steal.
Curry against Brown. Curry looking it over. Shoots over Brown. Tries again. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Korkmaz.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Korkmaz, no good. Nets leading by 8. Inside. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Curry. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Curry. Wide open look. And there's the bucket as Green finishes it off.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And it's Harris off the drive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Harris. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn leading by 9. Irving, a good look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And stolen by Jordan. Harden against Harris. Jordan the pass to Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. They get it back. This one for 3. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Hill. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan inside. Guarded by Simmons. High post try. The kick out to Irving. Pass to KD. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 9. Shoots from the line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden surveying the D. Outside for KD. The dish to Harris. Shoots over Embiid. Durant. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At its highest, their lead topped out.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And here now is Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris passes to Embiid. And the 3 off target. Nets leading by 9. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Thibault. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Milton's shot is good. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And the rejection by Embiid. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the rejection by Harden.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. There's Brown with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Outside Curry. Here's Embiid. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 6 points.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Pass to Green. Embiid with the steal. Thibault with the ball. Here's Simmons. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside for Curry. The pass to Embiid. Now here's Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Thibault. And it's blocked by Brown. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie against Curry. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
A nice shot by KD.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's Curry with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Harden has a wide open look. Off target with his three.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Dwight Howard. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Irving. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 9. And we're just And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Irving. And it's Luwawu in at the three, the small forward. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Now Simmons. Harris dishes to Simmons. And it's blocked by Jordan. Harris inside the line. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Hill up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Down low. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. The second chance effort. Jordan kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Irving from long range. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Simmons passes to Hill. To the left wing. Embiid finds Hill. And too long on the shot. Nets leading by 14. On its way from Irving for two. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his fourth assist in this one. Simmons against Johnson. A nice shot by Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Irving can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hill. And the layup falls.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill. Despite the defense's best ever, he does a great job finishing.
Outside Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Down by 12. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Hill kicks to Milton. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. The Nets also changing it up. Kevin Durant's checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Johnson. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Thybulle. And that one drops for him. Thybulle's got his first basket. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Nets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Axie's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Clock at 6. Pass to Luwawu. Over Maxey. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Maxey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... And don't let the high fashion fool you. These now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. And for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Holiday the pass to Giannis. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Outside, KD. Irving kicks to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Harden the pass to Irving. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Tucker finds Antetokounmpo. Holiday up top. Passes it to Giannis. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Durant for 3. The shot missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. To the middle. Here's
come on. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And Tucker kicks to Middleton. Back to Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Irving. That's good from Tucker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Green. Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Brown. High post, KD. Shot clock at 5. Green finds Durant. Will it go? And the Nets miss again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 7. On the wing, Green. Back to Harden. Outside, Green. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Holiday throws it down.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. He gets it in there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Comes up empty down low. And even 3-on-3 break. Count that one.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective score in that area.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And regarding the mental aspect,
Definitely get my slow down a lot for me.
well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles, have got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Griffin. Green is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Green. Now here's Teague. Portis, the pass to Lopez. Now the pass to Connaughton. And that one is hammered home.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Brown outside. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Here's Green. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Teague. Pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. Dinwiddie finds Green. Here's Griffin. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
Pass to Portis. Lopez outside. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And Griffin is physical right there, bumping in and picking up a personal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown.
Well, the D's so tight on him and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Irving from long range. Drops in the tray. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Irving passes to Griffin. Irving dishes to Durant. Right side Griffin, the pass to Irving. Again, Irving missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. Middleton for 3. The rebound by KD. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. For 3, Harris. And the Nets miss again. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
It's stolen by Harris. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Nets miss again. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo passes to Tucker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
KD looking around. Shoots over Tucker. Off target on the 15-footer. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. And he might not get all the attention, but you... And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Antetokounmpo is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. KD on the wing. Harris dishes to KD. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jordan kicks to KD. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Tucker the pass to Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
The shot from 20 feet away. Let's keep it alive. Out to Harris. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Back to Jordan. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Bucket is good. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Harden the pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Holiday surveying the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves?
For Milwaukee, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the Bucks making a change here. Teague's checked in, and both free throws good for Lopez.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Teague against Harden. The kick out to Brown. Passes to Harden to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bucks leading by 10. Teague surveying the D. Pass to Portis. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Teague. Outside Portis. Over Green. Portis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 8. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Brown the pass to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Teague drives in. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Beyond the arc. Harden, no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Harris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Good.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Outside, KD. Shoots over Tucker. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Middleton can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harris inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Durant dishes to Harris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The shot by KD. No good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now the feed to Middleton. Shot left block. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Giannis inside. Guarded by KD. Trying to end the drought. Tucker can't get it to go. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Irving can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Harden the pass to Irving. Nets passing it around. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Harden outside. 4 on the shot clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Milwaukee in the lead. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Harden on the wing. A deep 3 from Irving. Misses the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Kicks it out to Harden. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Harden.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Middleton left side. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. On its way from Irving for 2. Not going to go that time. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Missed. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of... Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, they've got Brook Lopez. E.J. Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. A nice shot by Embiid.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Bounce pass for Milton. Here's Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Here's Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Lock at 6. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
What athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
And Simmons drops them both. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good there off the double clutch.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Passes it to Harris. Pass to Thibault. Back to Harris. He dishes it to Embiid. Harris outside. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Our consistency at staying under control. Simmons is solid at battling, at bailing his team out when they need him to.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Simmons with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Harris, no good. Bucks trail by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. DiVincenzo can't hit it. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Simmons kicks to Milton. On the wing, Harris. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Giannis. Lays it up off the glass.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Simmons. 6-point lead. Back to Thibault. Outside, Simmons. Back to Thibault. No good with the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. High post Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And now Philadelphia on the break, and that one good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Holiday against Harris. Back to Giannis. Tucker dishes to Holiday. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here's Milton. Bible finds Harris. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Embiid. Lopez with the block. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example. Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Teague. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Maxey. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Bucks trail by 8. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Outside Curry. Inside, and stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Curry. The 76ers leading by 6. Lets it go with a 3. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for T. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz, he's checked in for Scott. And it's Hill in for Maxey. Hill left side. Green kicks to Hill. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Korkmaz. The 3. The kick out to Hill. Passes it to Korkmaz. Green breaking loose. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks trail by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Worked so hard in these sets. I love how determined Embiid is to get wide open after setting the pick.
And Teague has it in the corner. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the Sixers pick up 2. To the middle. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Pass to Thibault. Embiid kicks to Milton. Back to Embiid. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Teague with the ball. From the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Thibault on the wing. Defended by Portis. Back to Simmons. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Milton. Up again, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 10.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. And this talented 70. And that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Tucker the pass to Holiday. Back to Tucker. Lopez left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
You can't fall for that. Once Lopez gets you in the air, the rest is easy.
Both good from the line that time.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. A very smooth touch on his stroke.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Ben Simmons. Now here is Holiday. The putback. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Curry outside. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Tucker dishes to Antetokounmpo. Green with the block.
Oh, look, blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes, his exceptional sense of time.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Antetokounmpo. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Korkmaz.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for. And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Green passes to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. They could use a bucket. Howard misses, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Teague drives in, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Maxey passes to Curry. And stolen by Portis. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Over Green. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Howard kicks to Curry. Here's Connaughton. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. For the lead, they shoot again. Portis, no good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Outside Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in front of Kumbo. Giannis comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Hill looking around. There's the dish to Embiid. Outside, Green. Got it off in time. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll get 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Giannis in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Embiid. No good. Giannis with some nice D. And it's the Bucks on the break. Back to Portis. Holiday trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. Now Hill. Passes it to Korkmaz. Down low. With the fadeaway. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Harris comes in for George Hill. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. A putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Bounce pass for Milton. High post, Embiid. Lopez is there. Embiid finds Milton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
So he gets them both. And here's Holiday. A fader. And the shot falls short this time.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. Oh, look at him fly!
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Middleton outside. And good that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Holiday the pass to Portis. Dishes it to Lopez. Portis trying to free himself. Lopez, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Embiid, the pass to Harris. The 3. A shot by Milton, no good. The Bucks train. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Middleton, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8 frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
As confident as he gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kicks it out to Giannis. Outside Holiday. Here's the 3. Keeps it alive. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Simmons inside. Giannis is there. Lopez with the block. Second chance shot. Simmons can't get it to go. Here's Connaughton, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Seven seconds left in the fourth. Giannis outside. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.